Race 1 of the GamePOD Cup got off to a clean start, with Warble making an attempt for the lead into turn 1. He continued to apply the pressure in the early stages of the race, but with a lack of track time, EZT Epics was able to hold him off. On lap 3, Warble understeered his Ford Focus wide into turn 1, giving an EZT Epics an easy lead. With no pressure from Warble, EZT Epics was able to bring home his Ford Focus for the first win of the GamePOD Cup. After qualifying on pole, FC Taff got race 2 underway. Early on in the race, FC Taff was put under heavy pressure from EMW Release. After some intense door-to-door racing, Elise used the outside of Luffield Corner to get good drive off the exit. Using the extra speed he had carried, he was able to overtake FC Taff on the outside of Woodcote Corner. On lap 4, Iprento attempted a pass on FC Taff into turn 1. Both outbraked one another, with FC Taff getting on track first and regaining his position. With a clear track and Iprento and FC Taff battling, Elise was able to bring home an easy win. For race 3, G-Force got off to a flyer, making 2 positions up at the start. G-Force then made a rash overtake attempt into turn 2, forcing Big G off the track. G-Force would later be reprimanded for this action. A battle soon ensued between G-Force and Newcog Mubs. G-Force attempted an overtake on the outside of turn 5, but Mubs was able to fend him off. G-Force would continue to pressure Mubs, but Mubs was able to drive in a cool, calm, collected manner, keeping him in second position. On lap 4, an error from both G-Force and Mubs into turn 1 allowed Mubs to break clear of G-Force's pressure. Due to the battle for second, Painted Lead made the most of his pole and brought his car home for an easy win. In race 4, Treviso made a fantastic start, putting himself in a qualifying position for the championship stage. In the early stages of the race, Demonic put pressure on G-Force, but G-Force was able to hold off the advancing Canadian. In a race of his own, G-Force was able to pull off a dominant victory. Race 5 was to get off to an uneventful start. At the beginning of lap 2, Giles was able to overtake Khaladu on the exit of Copse Corner. Kaladu retook second position in an incident which would later receive him a pass penalty. In a carbon copy move of lap 2, Giles overtook Kaladu again. This time, however, carrying too much pace, he outbraked himself into turn 3, running wide onto the grass. After his off, Giles never really looked like pressuring Kaladu again, but the positions were to be switched after the race due to Kaladu's pass penalty for the earlier incident. After qualifying on pole, Big G was able to take a calm, lights to flag victory.